Okay, we're on. So good morning, everybody. I think we've got more people coming on all the time at the moment. So anyway, we'll get started because I know some of you have got some things probably to do today, or maybe you haven't done your Mother's Day shopping as yet. And this is a lovely little idea that we thought would be a great way to show people how to pamper themselves on a budget really as well, because you can actually really have a beautiful experience, a really lovely facial with some items. As long as you've got your essential oils, you can just have a few things in your pantry and you're ready to go. And they are absolutely beautiful. Danae has been making her own beauty products, and if you follow her on Facebook or Instagram, she's got some most amazing, quick, easy, beautiful, luxurious products that you can make yourself. And Fiona, my friend, and I, we did started a rubs and scrubs class about 5 years ago, and so a couple of these recipes are from there, and they were just to show people how cheap and easy it is to be able to enjoy a full facial at home. So you're saving money, and at the moment with isolation, we can't go and have a facial at the moment. So it's great that we can do this, and it's lovely that you can actually gift this to someone. So a lot of you are watching this because you've been gifted one of these gorgeous little gift boxes here that we put together. So there's over, I think it's about 250 of them out and about now, Danae.
Wow, that's fabulous.
I know, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? So yeah, so welcome everybody this morning, and I'm nude faced today because I'm actually going to be doing this with you. And Danae needs her glasses, so she got away with it, so she's looking all glamorous. So over to you, Danae.
Absolutely. I want to deliver the best information for today. And, you know, when Kylie and I get together, we come up with these crazy ideas. But you know what I love is that we execute them. And I'm so grateful that she loves getting these things done. So together, this is where we are. So 250 boxes later, they've gone all around Australia. And we get to celebrate, and, you know, not just Mother's Day. So for us, self-care is healthcare, and our mission and vision is to help enrich women's lives. So, you know, as beauty coaches, every mum out there is a beauty coach, every woman is a beauty coach. You know, most of our skills came from our grandmothers, our mothers, and our aunties, and all those beautiful women around us in our lives. And so since the age of 12, I've been obsessed with skincare and makeup. Hence, I did go down a road which was a very toxic pathway, which unfortunately I thought were amazing products for me. And hence 4 years ago, I had a hormone crash. And that's what led me to this amazing company surrounded by these empowering women that have taught me and educated me. And now the student becomes the teacher, which I really love. And I thank every day these beautiful women, especially Kylie, Bryant, for the information and education that they've been able to empower me on my journey. And so that's what brings us today. So the main thing about what we do is eliminating nasty toxic chemicals that go onto the most beautiful and biggest organ of our body is our skin. So think of your skin as this wonderful, big, luxurious sponge. And what it does, everything it comes into contact, whether it's the air, the environment, what you shower in, what you put on your body, it is absorbing. And so ultimately, you end up eating every single thing that your body and skin becomes exposed to. So our mission is to help educate the next generation, our generation, and the ones to come, that these nasty toxic chemicals are causing major health issues, whether it's unhappy skin, unhappy emotions, unhappy, you know, horrible diseases and all those sorts of things. You know, Mother's Day is a really hard time for me because I lost my mum 18 years ago this year to pancreatic cancer. So my journey has been, you know, to help educate, because I am a motherless daughter. And, you know, I don't want my daughters to be, you know, without their mum. So that's why we're here today. So I don't want you to just think that educating your next, you know, why you're changing and swapping out all these amazing beauty products. I want them to be, you know, the reasons why you're doing them. So we've got some great information. So you can jump on later and check out Dirty Dozen. They're 12 toxic ingredients that we don't use, phthalates, fragrances, sodium lauryl sulfates, all those foaming agents. So not only when you come and join our community of like-minded women, we help educate you so that you know the reasons why we're swapping out all these things. So today we're going to have lots of fun as we go through and we show you how to do a professional facial at home. So we're basically going to be top to toe, where you can use amazing products out of your pantry, which cost you pennies to purchase, and use the most empowering, amazing, pure essential oils, which you're going to learn from Kylie, because I just love listening to this woman. She just empowers me every time we're together. We do get these crazy ideas, and hence the reason why you're all on today. So my beautiful, one of my daughters, my twins, I've got two twin girls, they're 19, and I love that they too are on a journey. Bella here is studying to be a genetic scientist, and her sister is becoming a lawyer. So it's really, they're poor, you know, they're poor uni students. So being able, isn't it, Bella, to make your own beauty products for her, she loves it. She comes up with all these crazy ideas. So you'll be able to see her on YouTube too. She's got shows you how to make some pink clay mask and all those things that you're going to learn today. So this is not just about you as mamas, it's about you empowering and teaching these amazing next generation how to look after their skin. So I'm going to just put my teapot on, and then Kylie's going to step you through the serum. So you're going to open up your beautiful packs in a moment. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got my sleek tea. So if you girls want to get your tea ready. Now, I've actually put some wolfberries in mine. I love putting wolfberries. Kylie's going to talk about the tea in a sec. So I'm just going to do this. I actually also pop in a drop of tangerine oil in mine. I love this. So when I finish with my tea, I eat the wolfberries, and they've been infused by this beautiful, whoops, there's a few drops of tangerine oil in there. And then I'm going to put my hot water in, and I'm going to pass it over to Kyle. She's going to talk about the sleek tea and get us started with the serum.
Yep. Okay. Well, actually, I'm excited because we're going to travel around the world together in our lounge chairs, because we have got oils and products and tea from, we're going to talk about Japan, Egypt, Morocco, USA, Philippines, all over the place. So there's, while we can't actually leave and go anywhere or hop on a plane at the moment, we can talk about these wonderful products and oils that were used all over the world, and historically, traditionally, as well as where they're produced now as well. So the sleek tea is a bit of a favourite because, you know, I like to reduce my appetite, my sugar intake and things like that, and I find this is fantastic. And I also love the health benefits of sleek tea. So sleek tea is actually, I'm going to go through the things that we've actually got in there. So they're really good to maintain a healthy weight, is what we're allowed to say compliantly. Okay, so it's a health boosting tea. So it's got flavonoids in it. Okay, so flavonoids are really good for helping normal body functions, we're allowed to say. It's got polyphenols in it, and polyphenols are a great part of guilt-free weight management. Great for combining for a healthy diet. You can look into those things a little bit more. We're restricted by a lot of the things that we can say, but I can say quite a bit. Antioxidants. Now, we all need lots of antioxidants for our skin and for our body, for overall health. The jade oolong tea actually comes from Taiwan, okay, and it's where some of the finest teas in the world come from. It's also got ocotea leaf from Ecuador. So I've been there and smelt the ocotea. It's amazing. And it's got the Ecuadorian cacao chocolate is in there as well. So the cacao powder, which chocolate's made from. It's got vanilla essential oil in there. And it's got pure frankincense powder in there as well. So the health benefits of frankincense are amazing, and I'm getting it out of my tea. It's naturally got stevia in there, okay? So I just have it as just with hot water, but as Danae said, you can add essential oils, or you can add some wolfberries or anything like that as well. And another thing that I learned about this, which I found was very exciting, it's a prebiotic as well. So, you know, for our gut health, it's very beneficial, apart from, you know, the frankincense powder and all the tea and all the wonderful things that we've got in there. It's wonderful as a prebiotic. But what I love about Ocotea actually can take away sugar cravings. So if you're a bit of a sweet tooth like me, this is a great one to add to your drink. Now, I add it to a pot of tea normally, or if I'm having it in a cup of tea, like my little, I've got my nice little dinnerware out here and I bought myself a cake. I will use a tea bag 2 times, or we'll share it. Annabelle and I share one all the time. So a wonderful one there is our select tea, so enjoy. But I'm actually having an Incher spritzer first. So I'm having my shot, I think there was actually 2 shots of Incher in there, and some sparkling water. And I often like to add a drop of lime to that, or sometimes tangerine. I mix it up a little bit as well. So cheers, everybody. And we'll get started so we can unpack our gorgeous little box. This was a lot of fun making these. Danae and I and our girls had a lot of fun putting it all together. And you will have in there a little face serum. Okay, so in the face serum, we have V6 oil, which is a blend of all organic oils, and it's actually, you can use this for cooking as well. So Danae will speak a little bit about that shortly. But you would have found in there a little capsule, a gel cap like this. And that is a vitamin E capsule. So we're going to add some vitamin E to the face serum as well. And they can go through that bit as well. But I'm going to discuss the oils that we're going to put in there. So you would have received 4 little tiny vials of oils. And one of them, the Stress Away, is going to go in your foot soak. So we'll talk about that one after. But we've got 3 oils that we are going to put into your face serum, as well as your vitamin E capsule. So I bought a pair of scissors here to help me out. So you might need something sharp. You could use your teeth. It's an idea, but I'm not going to do that on camera. So I'm just going to snip off the end of my vitamin E. Oh, it's going to make a mess. And squeeze it in to my serum. A fair bit of it's on my hands, but that's okay. It's good for me. Throw that in my foot bath. I'm just going to dissolve the rest in my foot bath so my feet can enjoy it. Okay, and in those little tiny vials, you're going to actually put all of those with the coloured dots on it into the face serum. Okay, so rather than, if you take the little white stopper off, and you can pour the whole lot in, because you want to be using all of that, because once we make the face serum, we're going to use that to make our face scrub and our face mask. Okay, so the first oil in there is alumi, right? So with the green dot on top, that is your alumi oil. And I love alumi. Alumi I fell in love with a while ago, because when you're on a budget, alumi is considered poor man's frankincense, okay? And it comes from the resin of a tree, like the frankincense does, from the Philippines. And that's one of our partner farms. There's a really wonderful video about how the lady that got that started and what she's done for the community there as well. So it's really quite a lovely story. So that's where our alumi comes from. And so in that little vial, you've got 8 drops. So if you put all of those in there. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about alumi. The alumi is that the Egyptians used to use alumi for embalming, okay? So, you know, for stopping us going off, I suppose. So for embalming, so really it was used for skincare for that. It is very good as a line eraser. I think we can say wrinkles, can't we? Okay, well, if you research alumi, it's very good for erasing lines. So that's pretty important for me as well. Wonderful for dry skin. And it's very calming for the skin as well. So if you look into a lot of the benefits for the skin that you get from frankincense or myrrh, alumi is your one, and it's a lot cheaper as well. So it's a great budget one. They've all got lots of other wonderful benefits, but if we're looking for the skin, so the French used alumi in a lot of their skincare products because they knew how wonderful it was for the skin. The next one is cedarwood, and I'm learning stuff all the time. You never ever stop learning. It's what I love about our community. And I was speaking to the lovely Kim Thompson, and we were talking about cat pee, funny enough. And when I first smelt cedarwood, for me it smelt a little bit like cat pee. And the reason why is there's a constituent in cedarwood. It comes from the bark of a tree, and that same constituent is actually in cat urine. So if you've ever smelled it and thought it smells a little bit like cat pee, there was a post up about because people used to use cedarwood in their kitty litter. I've never used cedarwood in the kitty litter, but I've always related it to having that sort of smell. I do really love it now. So it's very good for calming the mind if you're somebody like me and the brain never stops working and you want to slow it down, especially at sleep time. I love cedarwood for that. But so what I used to do, so I remember Artemis taught me to calm down your brain at night was to put a drop of cedarwood on your forehead, on your third eye. And it stops the chatter in your brain so you can switch off and go to sleep. But then I learned that it's really good for tightening the skin. So then I went from here to going everywhere with it, because who doesn't want tighter skin? I'm 50 next year, so that was definitely. So if you want to take your little stopper off and put all of that into your serum. So I think I've told you most of the benefits there of cedarwood is it's great for anti-aging, really good, actually good for blemishes as well. It purifies and it tightens, and it can reduce oiliness as well. So that's another wonderful benefit of cedarwood. I'll put my lids back on. Okay, and geranium. I love geranium. Now, geranium is going to make your serum smell divine, so which is great because we want things to smell lovely. But it's also wonderful for regenerating skin. Okay, so we want new regenerated, youthful looking skin. It's very good for calming. It's very, very good for balancing the sebum, the oil of the skin. So if your skin, if you've got an oily T-zone or you're prone to breakouts, it's really great for regulating that, but it's also really nourishing as well. So if you've got more mature skin, it's really great for all skin types. So we love that as well, and it makes our skin feel beautiful and supple. It's all in our seedlings range for babies, which I love. So if you put all of those in there. Now, I didn't put this on your little sheet, but most of you would have had your foot bucket ready by now, and your foot bucket will be sitting next to you, or if you haven't, you might want to put on the kettle and put some warm water in your foot bucket. And those little empty bottles, so you get every little tiny bit out of it, I'd be throwing them in your foot bucket so you can get all the little bits and pieces out of that. So my foot bucket's on the ground, I can't really move things around, but there's your face serum, and you can give that a bit of a shake so you can get all of the oils and the vitamin E with all of those lovely carrier oils in there as well. So Danae will tell you a little bit about V6 and vitamin E for our skin.
Cool. Oh, yes, good. I'm just loading up the rest of the empty bottles to go into Bella's foot, yeah? Coles, are we going to put the foot soak in, or we're just going to
we can do the foot soak while we're waiting. So you'll have your foot soak. This was fun to make. I liked all the different colours. And so we've got some Himalayan rock salt in there. We've got some Epsom salts, and we've got some pink fine Himalayan salts as well. And also I put on the top some beautiful organic sleepy tea. And smells gorgeous. And you'll have your little vial of Stress Away oil. So if you would like to add your 8 drops. So the reason why we used Stress Away, because it's beautiful, relaxing, and I think mums need to switch off. And the reason why we don't just put it straight in the bucket, because the oil will sit on top of the bucket. So we want it to be able to infuse through, and all the wonderful magnesium and all the minerals in the salts are going to be beneficial for us as well. And the sleepy tea, you can put rose petals in there, you can put whatever you like in there, but I like the sound of this because it has passion flower, chamomile, lavender, lemon balm, vervain and rose in there as well. So a little bit of everything in there. Might make your bucket a little bit more to clean out, but I think it makes it look a little bit prettier as well. So now that my oil has infused through there, I can drop that into the foot bucket. Okay, so that's all in there now, and let that infuse through. Mine's still a little bit hot to put my feet in at the moment. but it's nice to be able to put on your foot soak and you know, watch a movie or Netflix or whatever. It's something so simple and easy to do. And you can buy Epsom salts. I buy them in bulk, obviously, but you can buy Epsom salts from the supermarket, and you can actually go down your salt grain aisle and get Himalayan pink salts from there as well, and your cooking salts. So, and the tea, you can buy a beautiful organic tea bag and break it open. So this is something very, very easy for you to do yourself. The reason why, for any of you that aren't familiar with oils, the reason why I chose Stress Away, it's such a beautiful calming oil. So it calms our brain, it helps us feel very relaxed if we're feeling a bit overwhelmed. And as Danae was saying, we don't really take enough time for ourselves sometimes, and you know, or being able to switch off, or just be able to zone out a little bit. And so Stress Away is one that I love to wear as a perfume, but I think it's absolutely beautiful to be able to soak your feet in as well. So, okay, are you all ready to go, Danae?
Yes, so I've got the V6. So you've made this luxurious serum. So the reason why we love using V6 is that it has a blend of 6 beautiful oils. So it has olive oil, it has wheat germ, it has fractionated coconut, it has grapeseed, it has, I'm trying to think of the other 2, they'll come to me in a second, but it basically has a blend of 6 beautiful oils. What we love about this is that, unlike coconut oil on its own, it has a lighter viscosity, which means that it can absorb into the skin a lot better. Whereas coconut oil has a very large molecule and it tends to sit on the surface of the skin. So we love making serums with the V6 oil. And that can be a great carrier oil for you to use when you're making your rollers, roll-on perfumes, hair masks, all those amazing things. You'll find that it's much easier to work with, and it doesn't give you that slimy feeling. So all our massage oils through Young Living have that base, which is fantastic. And so that's why Kylie chose the V6 when making this serum, which you're going to add to the next 2 products that we're going to make. So Kylie, we're going to add it to the Azuki scrub next. We're going to make that up so that it can start to, do you want me to talk? You?
Yeah, yep. Okay, so Azukis, you can buy Azukis from Whole Foods places. Sometimes in your dried soup area, you can find Azukis. So Azuki beans. So these are for cooking. And Danae's going to tell you where traditionally how it was used in Japan.
Absolutely. So Azuki beans are these gorgeous red beans. Can you see these? Now, they traditionally have been used by the Japanese for 1,200 years. And what they are amazing for beauty, which we're going to talk about it in a moment. And Kylie has grinded them in here. But traditionally, Azuki beans is what is used to make red paste. So, you know, when you eat sweets from Japan and all those sorts of places, it's actually these red beans that are crushed, and then they add sugar and they make a luxurious red paste with it. But today we're actually, and you can also use these in your soups, so you can just boil them just like you do your lentils and all those other things, as well as you can make them sprout and add them to your salads and all that as well. So Azuki beans, even though you're thinking, oh my God, why are we using this on our face? I'm going to tell you the reasons why. Azuki beans traditionally have a natural foaming agent in them. So can you believe it? So it's a real cleansing, powerful cleansing property in them. Do some research on them. You'll be absolutely pleasantly surprised how amazing these beans are. So here, Kylie has blitzed them all up in her thermo for us. And you have got this gorgeous little container with it. So what you're going to do now is add some water and a big dropper of oil. How many drops of Kyle's serum?
I'm actually putting mine in a little, because there's actually probably enough to do 2 face scrubs in there. Okay, and once you make it up, you have to use it within a couple of days, because it will go a bit, Azuki beans go a bit smelly. So you can't make this up in advance. You have to use it within a couple of days that you make it up. So I'm actually just putting half of it in there. You can make the whole lot up and even use it as a foot scrub or body scrub or whatever, because I love how cheap it is. It's so incredibly such a cheap thing to do. So even if you don't have a Thermomix, a bit of mortar and pestle or any sort of processor is a great thing to do. So we are going to make your face scrub, we're going to actually put in a couple of pipettes of your serum. There we go, back to you. So you get your serum and you get a couple of nice big pipettes. And there's lots
so
in
we're
there.
going to make like a red paste to eat. No, I'm only joking.
Okay.
God, it smells good. Smell those oils coming out of that serum. Cool.
A little bit of water.
Now the water will make it swell. So you'll end up, as you can see, I've left mine for a little while today. You can see that it looks like an exfoliator now. So I added extras in mine, so just so I can show you. But you can see it actually looks like a paste. So that's how they swell up with the water and the oil. You can smell the geranium. I want to eat it. You can smell the elemi in there, and you can smell the cedarwood with the beautiful V6 in there. So just leave it for a little while. It will just start to swell a bit till it comes into a paste.
You can see Danae's looks like that, but you can see mine still looks runny, like porridge. So just if you wait a few minutes, it will start to look like Danae's.
Yeah. Mine's a speed up version. So while we're waiting for that, I just want to chat to you about soaking your feet, okay? Now, did you know that your pores on your feet are the largest pores in the body? So it's a wonderful way to absorb nutrients in through the feet. So one thing that we do in our house is we try and have foot baths every second night, everyone in my family, and we add a couple of extra things into ours. So we add Mega-Cal into ours. I don't know where the scoop's gone. It wasn't here. Because magnesium and calcium is amazing, especially because Alex works at Big W. She comes home, her legs are quite, you know, when you've been standing on them for a long time. So we add this to our foot bath as well. And they don't like to take this internally. So we actually add one of these, which is your mineral essence, into your foot bath. So this is another way the body can absorb supplements and minerals in through the feet and distribute it through the body. So that's just another great way to get nutrients and supplements into your feet. I'm going to put that's better so I don't have to bend it over. But how are you feeling? Are you loving? Have you had a sip of your tea yet? Bella's already drank her tea. Do you know that? Was it good? Did you like it with the tangerine? She's already had. So anyway, cheers for those who are drinking champagne already at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm on the sleep tea. Let's have it.
And you know, in summer, not that it's Salique iced tea is beautiful as well. So we often make an iced tea out of it. Savina showed me how yummy our oils and Salique tea bags. Your old, keep your Salique tea bags after your cup of tea, and you can make an iced tea and keep it in the fridge.
Wow, that's a wonderful idea, and that's what I love about this community of women sharing all the things that we do and all the tips that we learn along the way, because Kylie and I learn from you guys just as much as you learn from us. And that's what fills up our toolbox of life with our tools that we can help others out there. So far we're soaking, we're drinking, and we are going to, before we start, how's your scrubs going?
Beautiful.
Do you want to wait a couple of minutes? I might just talk about cleansers, Coles, while we're waiting. Is that cool?
Yep. Yeah. I'm enjoying rubbing the rock salt under the soles of my feet.
Oh, fabulous. So yes, so do that. You can always add things like marbles and that into your foot baths as well. And that's a really good way to get circulation. So for those ladies more mature and they don't get out of the house a lot, get some marbles or get the grandies or your daughters to come and drop some marbles off. And then you can roll them into the foot buckets. and that really helps with your circulation as well. So I really love doing that with foot baths. So one of the other things I wanted to do before we start cleansing is using this amazing exfoliator, is cleansing the skin. So we've got 3 amazing cleansers with Young Living. One is the Mirror Cleansing Oil, which is a wonderful product. And the Japanese, here we go again, they're very traditional, the Koreans and the Japanese. They've been using cleansing oils since the 1940s. And what I love about oils is that oil actually attracts oil. So it almost works like a magnet. So what it does, it gently dissolves the dirt, helps cleanse the skin. If you wear makeup like I do, it dissolves the makeup nice and gently. So this is an amazing cleansing oil for those, especially if you've got dry skin or you just you are a makeup user. I also then like to do a second cleanse because that will lift and freshen the skin. So we have the Art, whoops, I've got everything behind me here. We've got the Art Foaming Cleanser. Sorry, my daughter, I keep standing in front of her. She's a lot smaller than I am. The Foaming Art Cleanser, amazing. With all Young Living skincare, we have royal Hawaiian sandalwood, frankincense, all those incredible oils infused to our products. So they have an incredible help in supporting youthful skin. So that's what we're all doing. Kylie and I are both going for the 5-0 next year. I'm trying to go backwards. We're trying to go back. So, you know, it's really important that we start, you know, like we love using nice products. And the third cleanser that we have with Young Living is the Orange Blossom. And the Orange Blossom is a great product that you can use for all your teens, those with slightly oily skin. It's infused with Ningxia wolfberry, and you can hack this one out, make a little foaming cleanser for everyone in the house, and it's a really affordable way to get a good quality cleanser into your home. So I just wanted to share those. So cleansing, you normally cleanse before you do your scrub, but we're going to go straight into exfoliation. I'm going to show you how. So pop your headbands on if you haven't. This is a little bit messier. So of course with any scrubs, it's great to do this before you jump in the shower. Do it over the basin or do it in the shower, but keep your face out of that hot water. Now, the reason is that heat causes broken capillaries. So for all those girls out there, I don't care if you put the hot water on your back and you end up with broken capillaries. I do care if you put hot water over the top of your face, because that will bring the blood to the surface and it will cause broken capillaries. So if you've ever wondered why you're getting all these broken capillaries, it's because I know you girls have got your faces under that hot water. So that's just a little tip from me anyway. All right, so if you've got your hot water bowl with your flannel in it, okay? So if you've got the kettle close by, pop your hot water in here. And I like to put a drop of lavender in there. Lavender is really good for cleansing. It's got a lot of high cleansing properties, but it also has a lot of calming properties in there as well. It's very good for balancing the sebum on the skin as well. So if the kids have got irritated skin or a lot of oily skin, those sorts of things, lavender is very good to work as a cleansing property. So I just put a drop of lavender in there every time that we cleanse our skin and that sort of stuff. And I just love using flannels or these washcloths that Cole's put in these boxes that have lavender infused. So, and I feel like I'm flying somewhere, which we haven't been for a while. Okay, so now we're going to get our scrub. Whoops. So you can see, now Kylie told me this morning, which was great, Kyles, that it can go rock hard, and it did. So this morning when I put too much water in this, it was like a rock cake, yeah? So just add some extra water and then it will come back to life again, okay? Oh my God, I could eat this, really? Cool. All right, so wet your fingertips. Get a little bit of water. Bella's gonna get saturated here, seriously. Right. I'm going to have to pay her to be my model soon because her mother's a bit crazy. All right, so make sure you add some water to the skin. What you're going to do Whoops, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Do you want to grab that towel, that foot towel? She's going to look like a panda bean paste in a second. Cool. Right. You're all giggly. Lucky we got thieves to clean, hey? Okay, so when you are using scrubs, this is really good for darkness under the eyes. So for you ladies out there, which most of us don't have enough sleep, we've got got children, all those sorts of things, we don't get enough sleep. We get a lot of fluid build up under the eye area. And these are amazing for this. Isn't your sister obsessed with this at the moment?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to use it.
No, Bella hasn't been showing how to use it. So this is a first for her, but her sister's obsessed with it. She doesn't get obsessed with many things, by the way. So when she's excited, the whole world knows.
I used to use this regularly a while ago, and I got out of the habit. And when we started to put these kits together, I used it. I rang you up and said, my skin feels like a baby's bottom. It's amazing.
Oh, it so is, Coles. I am obsessed with it. So I've got you to blitz me up quite a bit, which, like you said, it doesn't last for a long time. But just add a couple of drops of tea tree or something just to give it, you know what I mean, like a drop of thieves in a bigger thing. But I'm going to give my body a whole scrub with this tonight. So that's going to be my pamper.
Well, it's
and
cheap.
whatever.
This is the beautiful thing about it. It's so cheap, but the beans themselves have got long use by dates because they're dried and you keep them in a sealed container. But if you grind them, as long as they stay in a sealed dry container, they're still good for probably half the use by date. So, I have a container of ground zucchini beans ready to go. And then all I need to do is add my oils and water, and there I go. I've got my beautiful face scrub.
How awesome is that? And these are zucchini beans. They are full of minerals. You know that they grow up in the Himalayas in North in Asia? And I was doing some research on them at 1 o'clock this morning, and they're full of minerals, just like our wolfberries. So they've got incredible benefits. So do some research on them, guys. Internal, to eat them and put them in your soups and stuff, but also to, as beauty products, because our skin needs minerals. All right. So you can see that. And it's got a very calming effect on the skin. Not like traditional scrubs where they can overstimulate the skin. These are gentle enough. And what I'm going to do now is what I've got with the left bit. I'm going to pull up Bella's foot. This is, I get to do the dirty stuff, All right, Bubs. Pull your foot up, that one, the other one. Oh. Cool. So what you can do is pull your foot out and do a nice foot scrub with it. How cool is that? Oh my God, look at the colour of her foot. It's changed colours, eh?
I'm doing the very fronts of my hairy, dry legs, scaly dry, because I usually get regular waxing, but of course I haven't been able to get any waxing done. So, so I thought I might as well just continue on and do my legs.
Absolutely. And if I could, you should see the colour difference in Bella's feet. It's unbelievable. And so beautiful. So this would be a wonderful body scrub as well for the women a bit more mature, where their skin gets a lot finer, means there's not as much collagen in the skin. So I remember when my grandmother was 80 and I went to her house and I was like, oh my, because she's Dutch. And I was like, your skin's like glad wrap. She goes, yes, that's what happens when you get older. And I could see all her veins and, you know what I mean? And she would, the poor dear, whenever she'd knock herself on a toaster or something very gentle, the skin would just split open. So it's very important that we don't use too many abrasive things on mature skins. Cool. And of course, exfoliation is wonderful for circulation. So exfoliation helps the body naturally drain its lymphatic system, and that is your sewage system of the skin. So it is very important to exfoliate once or twice a week, minimal. Now, if you have dry skin, every second day. There we go. There we go, Miss Bella. How cool is that? And you know what I love about this is anything that I use on my body goes into the waterway, is safe for the environment, Every time we do a foot soak, we go throw it in the garden with our veggies or the fruit, the roses and those sorts of things, because it's full of minerals. So it gets all those beautiful oils as well as all the amazing calcium and magnesium, all those things that plants need, just like us. There we go. How's that feeling? Oh, I've got to wash Bella's mask off, maybe. Her scrub. I was too busy doing her feet. I forgot.
It feels so beautiful. The skin feels fantastic and a lot less messier to probably do this in the shower. But anyway, got to blow a vac.
She's got it in her hair too. Seriously, she may not want to do this again.
That wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault.
I
wash off your exfoliator.
And you can smell that geranium. Doesn't it smell gorgeous? Geranium actually grows in Egypt and India. So I said we were going to have a worldwide experience. So we've already been in the Philippines, Morocco, Japan.
We're going to Egypt again in a second. Bella's got it down the top too now.
And I've enough to do a second one in that little jar.
Got it in her ears. She may have to have a shower after this. Hey, darling.
Yeah.
But how beautiful is it? How's your skin feeling, girls? Nice and soft?
Yeah, I've got Viv saying that you should see the mucker rat being drawn out around my ISO feet in the Epsom salts. Mr. Brown saying this is the best. It smells amazing. It does. And his skin is feeling gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And tea. I've forgotten how Fiona was saying, I've forgotten how good the Select tea tastes.
Oh, it's beautiful. I have two, to be honest. There we go. All right, keep that there. Cool. Lovely. Feel good? Awesome. Okay, so whatever you've got left, just add some more water tonight. If you didn't need as much for your feet. And then give yourself a body scrub. So that'll be a beautiful, beautiful body scrub. Cool. Okay, your skin feels beautiful.
How easy to duplicate that, Danae? And if you've got just a premium starter kit, you can go down and grab yourself some azuki beans, grind them up with whatever you've got, mortar and pestle or whatever it may be, and you can use frankincense in your PSK or maybe some Valas or lavender, all beautiful for the skin. So as much as we've chose these oils because they're beneficial and they're not too expensive, the great thing is you can use what you've got.
Absolutely. And so the azuki beans you girls can buy anywhere online. In Karratha, I'm not sure, but I will find somewhere for you to get it. Otherwise, we can send some up from here. So if any of our Karratha girls want some azuki beans and you can't get them, let me know and I can send some up for you. So we'll track some. But Kylie usually goes to the Source. What is that place called?
It's Source Whole Foods. You go there for azuki beans and you come out with 2 shopping bags full of lots of awesome stuff. So there's one in Vic Park and there's one in Floriat, but I'm pretty sure you can buy from them online as well. So Source Whole Foods.
So I got some of these off Coles yesterday, but I'm going to go shopping with Carla and the girls this afternoon, and we're going to go get some. So any of our Karratha girls, just shoot me out a message, and I will get some for you and send them up. And then this is when it's grinded. So Kylie's got a thermo, so I get her to do it for me, and I lazy. So yeah, beautiful. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do, before we make a face mask, I thought it'd be nice to teach you girls how to do a little face massage. How does that sound? Would you like that with your face serum? Because then when you go to put your clay mask on, all those amazing oils will infuse further into the skin. So face massage is a really good technique, and I wanted to teach you this. So grab some oil, and I'm going to show you. Now, some of you girls may have already at home the rollers or a crystal. Now, whenever you're buying a crystal, make sure that there's no sharp edges and they're nice and smooth. So I do this every day, and Bella does it every day, and so does Alex. And whenever we're putting our face serums on, we massage them through. So I wanted to show you quickly. So grab some oil. How good is this? My God, you girls are spoiled. Oh, I'm spoiled. All right, so we'll do that. So grab like just a serum size, like 1 pump. Cool. Now, so when we're doing face massage, what you want to do, I'm going to get behind her. Can you see me? Yeah, cool. So when you do face massage, so start at the forehead, okay? And just gently apply the oil all over the face. So you girls can either do this and then on the neck. I don't want you to forget the neck, right? So you just disperse enough oil over the skin. Now you're going to start under and you're going to massage upwards. We do not want a turkey neck, right? We need to keep gravity up. So you're going to gently massage. Now, this is a technique you can do before you go to bed at night time, okay? Now, it is so important, especially for those girls out there that get a lot of allergies and you know, congestion through this passage. I'm going to show you. So it's really good to massage. Right, now you're going to get fancy. See these fingers? And you're going to do a fan on one side. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Look at Kylie. She's got it happening, girlfriend.
I'm learning from the best.
Hey? All right. And then you're going to go to the other side. And you know what? As much it is nice for you girls to pamper yourself, it is beautiful to pamper others. So it's really good to do this on the girls or get your girls to do it on you or do it on your husband even. But this is really good and it's a really good way to de-stress the body as well, okay? Now, come up here through the nose bridge onto the forehead and smooth out those fine lines on the forehead, bringing them up to the hairline, okay? I want you to pretend you're smoothing out all those fine lines that you don't have on your forehead. Now, the next one we're going to do is around the eyes. So you're going to go from your nose bridge and around to the side, okay? And you're just going to drain those beautiful eyes because you girls spend so much time on the computers. So you're going to go from the inner eye underneath, you can feel it, to the side. You're then going to go the same from the top of your eyebrow, okay? And you're going to press, press, press along the top. How painful is it in there? Can you feel all those pressure points? Okay. So the same on the other side. Draining, draining, draining. And put some pressure into there. Like add a little bit of firmness in there. You will be so surprised how many pressure points are sore there. All right? Cool? Now, and then lastly, just where the nose bridge is, drain those sinuses through to the ears. So press and release. So press. Very good if you get a lot of allergens like I do, a lot of pressure. And take them out to the ear. And then I want you to massage your earlobes. You're like, what? Just give those earlobes a beautiful massage. They've actually got a lot of pressure points, a lot of acupressure points through there. When I get a really, really nasty headache, I go put some pegs and I hang them off my earlobes. And that just helps. I know you all think I'm crazy. I am crazy. But it is amazing the amount of acupressure points on the ears. There we go. How good is that? Did you enjoy that? So, you know, just try and massage the skin every night. Now, if you've got your little rollers, the same thing. Always work upwards and outwards, okay? So if you've got a roller, come up, come across, and drain. So what you're ultimately doing is draining everything back to these lymph nodes that are behind the ear. Okay, that's where the body, the face drains itself. So you just roll, roll. You've got the little one. You can do the eyes gently with that along the top and then across or up. Really easy, okay? Same thing with the little heart. Same thing. And you can feel it. And I bet you all you girls that clench your jaw at night time will have a lot of tension through that jawline. And so that would be a beautiful little pamper. And you can feel it, like it feels like lots of gristle under there. So there you go. Did you enjoy that? That little pamper. Who loves massaging? Who found spots that they didn't even know they had?
That was lovely. And what you were saying, what a great, you can do this with your girlfriends, with your Ninja Spritzer and these foot buckets that you put us onto. I've got a big size 10 feet and they fit into these $3 foot buckets. So, $3 each. And when you have those oils that we've just spoken about and a few of those kitchen items that we were just saying you can pick up, like the beans and the salts, and it's such a cheap sort of girls get together pamper party.
Oh, it sure is. I mean, who would not want to learn this? This facial that we're doing right now is, $150. And then you throw in a pedicure and all that sort of stuff. There's $250. Why not buy yourself a starter kit with a beautiful diffuser, a few items in your pantry, like Kylie said, and you can give yourself a pamper every day of the week if you like. It's amazing. And you know what? We need it emotionally, physically, environmentally. We need that for our bodies. All right, Kyles, we're going to do the pink clay.
We are. We're going to do the pink clay. And I did a few sums, so I'll go through that afterwards just to say if you were to get the things that we just spoken about today, if you're not a member, you can become a member and you've probably got 2 years worth of facials there in that kit.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So today we're going to do the pink clay, yeah? And pink clay is very rich in silica and very good for sensitive skins. Now, you can use bentonite clays and all those. However, when you use bentonite clay, it has a drawing effect. So it's really good if you have oily skins and you want to pull impurities to the surface. However, pink clay acts more as has a drawing effect, but it's more of a gentle exfoliating effect instead. But what I love about it is it helps with it's preferred for sensitive skins, and it has high in silica, which is that's what the skin and the hair and the nails all need. We're going to be adding milk. Now, why milk? Well, I've been obsessed with Cleopatra since I was a little girl. I truly believe that I was Cleopatra in a past life, because when I was a little girl, I used to run around the house with all these gold arm bangles, all right, and put my mum's makeup on, wear her high shoes, wear all her glitzy clothes I could find in the house, and I really believe I was Cleopatra. But throughout my youth, I studied a lot to do with the Egyptians and Cleopatra and all those sorts of things, and I was fascinated in what she would do. But she used to bathe in milk. Now, milk is very high in lactic acid, the same as grapes are very high in malic acid. So any of those acids have a whitening effect on the skin. So as we get age spots and sunspots, that is a high melanin or pigmentation in the skin. So milk helps, and it works like a probiotic. And what it does, it helps to eliminate or help to even out the skin tone. And of course, it's nice and gentle on the skin. So we are going to add some milk to your clay mask. Now, Bella makes a clay mask, but she usually adds aloe vera and apple cider vinegar. But that is quite acidic, and it's very good for those teenagers that have oily skin, okay? But when we're just starting off and we just want a very luxurious mask, a clay mask, we're going to be doing malic acid, or you could use, malic acid. We're going to use milk, or this is just milk out of the fridge. You can use organic milk, camel milk, goat milk, macadamia milk, almond milk, whatever you want. And you can add some serum. So Kyles, what do you got going there?
I've just mixed my clay, pink clay, with some milk that I've got there, some organic milk, and I've also added my face serum to it as well, so I can smell. I'm just going to remind my daughters, girls, everyone can hear you, girls, so you just might want to keep it down. Sorry. And I've mixed it all together there, and look at that, it looks beautiful, nice and smooth. I had to add a little bit more milk because it was a little bit too thick.
And what you want to create is a beautiful paste, something that doesn't go too crumbly and it sort of isn't too wet. Do you know what I mean? Right, so it can glide over the skin. Oh my God, how good does this smell?
It's beautiful. And somebody
this is
like we get our pink clay from, I get mine from either Aussie Soap Supplies or from Range Products, and you don't have to buy a lot. Obviously, I have bought huge amounts for this purpose, but normally you can just buy a small amount and store it in a sealed container. Is that where you get yours from, Danae?
Yes, absolutely. Range or Aussie Soaps, New Directions, you know, anywhere you'll see it on there. Pink clay. It's amazing. Yeah.
And there's green clay, French green clay. We went for the pink French clay because it's very good for sensitive skin. Is that right?
Yes. I find it's a lot more gentler on the skin. Oh, I want a whole body mask in this today. So if you are a beauty therapist out there, you could make up if you're a professional in this industry, you could be doing all these incredible customized scrubs and, going much more organic and natural. So if you want any ideas, and if you've got girls that are into that, please just sing out. I'll be happy to give them ideas because I love all this stuff.
And honestly, the amount of clay that we're using in these little jars or zucchini beans, I think we're talking, 20 cents, 50 cents, very...
Is that insane? Is that insane? The pricing?
It's just the oils, and you can choose what you like to use.
And trust me, they work better than anything we've ever tried in a bottle. Like, hey, Bella. Mm-hmm.
Well, you're avoiding all those horrible preservatives of shop products as well.
Whoops, hang on. I haven't mixed it very well. Oh dear. Bella normally does this, so hang on a second. Let's give this another go.
I can't believe I nailed it.
Yeah, you did. I did it. Mine is just wrong. She's going to have to make it. Oh my God. That's too funny.
Bella, you're such a
sport. Here, bub. Oh. Okie dokie. So apply it all over to the skin. Right. Bella's just zipping this up. You just need lots of milk. Cool. All right. Okay. So while you've got that on, and while you're applying, you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. Doesn't need to be that long. And then, of course, your feet, you can pull them out while you've got your mask on if you want, and you can towel dry, get them all prepared, write down any of the notes that you've learnt from today and some of the things. And then as after 5 or 10 minutes, you can head off and into the bathroom and wash your mask off. Then just apply just a beautiful moisturizer for today. The reason why we use moisturizer because it helps protect the skin. So what it does, it puts that is a protectant. So it protects the skin from UV rays. If you've got sunscreen in it, of course, which is ours. If you're going out sun today, please put some sunscreen on. But moisturisers are predominantly there to protect the skin. So while we're finishing this up, I'm going to let Kyle's take us out and share with us some great ways that you could get started if you've not yet got started with Young Living. But, you know, and some of the reasons why having these, you know, amazing, look how 1 minute you can use these for cooking, 1 minute you can use them for cleaning, 1 minute you can make lots of your DIY beauty products. And leave a message down below what you loved about today. We're gonna, it is being recorded so that it can be shareable to everyone. But I hope you can enjoy, have your cup of teas, talk, you know, let everyone know what you did. Take some photos, please. Love you to tag Kylie and I. And I'd love to have a giveaway because, you know, I love giving away things. So just a photo, whether it's a photo of your setup from today, just tag us both in there. And thank you for being part of this gorgeous morning, and have a beautiful day tomorrow. There we go, Kyles.
Okay, so you would have seen in your face serum how much you've got left. You've only used a little bit of it. So my face serum sits on my bedside table, and I put this on before I go to bed. It's so beautiful. Or you can do it after your face scrub, as Donne did, a little massage while you're watching telly or whatever you may be doing. So this lovely little one, you might even have some of the other products left over as well, but keep those little jars because you can top them up. Lovely little gift idea too. So face serum, you can continue to use that. Absolutely beautiful. So if you are not a member, please speak to the person that sent you the beautiful little gift box or invited you to watch this class. And the wonderful thing about Young Living in Australia now, you can actually start your Young Living wholesale account without buying a starter kit. I love the starter kit, so there's such great value. They're up to 50% off. But if you just wanted the products that we spoke about today, so we're talking about this beautiful Select tea, and there's a wonderful box of 25 tea bags there. The geranium oil, so many other uses other than skin, but we're just going to talk about how we use them today. A V6 massage oil, so wherever I put mine, and you can use this for everything, for your rollerballs, for your skincare, you name it, cooking as well. The cedarwood oil and the beautiful alamy oil. So all of those 5 products comes to $194.54, okay? And that is enough to get a wholesale account. And then anything that you want to swap out in your home, you want to try a beautiful Thieves cleaning products, or any of our lovely supplements, or our Nincture, which my Nincture red drink's gone now, which is my awesome antioxidant drink that I have every single day. You can get them from that point on at wholesale if you wish. So please speak to the person that got you started. And as I said, these oils, you only used 8 drops out of one of these bottles for today to make that face serum and those products. So if that was all you're using it for, you've got years worth of facials here. But we'll teach you so many other things that you'll be able to do with these oils if you're not already familiar. So thank you for joining us. Remember to tag us in your photos of your setup, your beautiful morning tea that you had. I think we'll let everyone have maybe the whole weekend to do that, Donne. So some people might be wanting to share this with their mums tomorrow. Should we draw it at the end of the week, maybe?
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll draw a couple of prizes, so we'll make it something special. So thank you so much for joining us. If you want to share this with somebody else and do it again, there is going to be a recording, so we'll be able to share that too. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful Mother's Day, everybody, and enjoy. Okay, bye.